In early January 1988, the world's largest cruise ship sailed into her new home, met by the most spectacular welcome ever given a new vessel. The pageantry of the christening ceremony followed several days of inaugural activities. Former First Lady Rosalind Carter had been chosen to christen Royal Caribbean's new flagship. Champagne Taittinger of France had created the world's largest bottle of champagne exclusively for this ceremony.
I christen you, Sovereign of the Seas. God bless you, and may happiness and smooth seas follow you, your passengers, and your crew.
It began almost 2 years earlier when the first steel was cut for the most unique passenger ship ever built, the Sovereign of the Seas. 4 months later, the first two sections were joined in a symbolic keel-laying ceremony. For the first time, a passenger ship's giant engines would be mounted on shock-absorbing pads, creating a virtually vibration-free ride for her passengers' comfort. She'd contain enough cable to stretch from Miami to Washington, D.C. She'd have 43 miles of pipes, 4 miles of corridors, and enough power to supply the electrical needs for a city of 10,000 people. She was crowned by the hallmark of all Royal Caribbean ships. Sovereign of the Sea's Viking crown would wrap around her funnel stack almost 190 feet above her keel. For a year and a half, 2,500 workers spent a total of 3 million man-hours turning 14,000 tons of steel into a miracle of floating technology, standing as tall as the Statue of Liberty and nearly as long as 3 football fields. After sea trials and delivery, all that remained was to give her a name.
I christen you, Sovereign of the Seas.
Sovereign of the Seas began her reign, setting a standard every new ship would strive to match. This standard of unique design begins with the Centrum, soaring 5 decks high in the heart of the Sovereign's entertainment area. Passengers quickly discover how easy it is to find their way around. Purser Square, with its shore excursion center and purser's desk, as a spacious and uncrowded lobby. The shopping mall's boutiques are just above Purser Square and are filled with wondrous delights competitively priced. In the center of the mall, the French Cafe serves coffees, liqueurs, ice creams, and chocolates. One of the largest salons afloat provides full beauty services for women and men. For passengers whose idea of relaxation is reading, a 2,000-volume library has everything from mysteries to romance, history to geography. For more strenuous action, there are twin sports decks, part of over 3 acres of uncrowded open deck space on Sovereign of the Seas. Just below the sports decks is the world's largest floating fitness complex, the Ship Shape Center.
Unset emeralds do not count toward your duty-free exemption. You can bring
Follies, the largest lounge afloat, seats over 1,000 passengers. Every seat has an unobstructed view of the stage, by day or night. The Music Man Lounge has its own show band and a different theme every night, from country and western to rock and roll to the big band era. Anything Goes nightclub lives up to its name, until 3 every morning, with a couple of surprises you'll find hard to believe. For passengers who like their music a bit less strenuous, Finian's Rainbow offers soft music for slow dancing and conversation. Though Sovereign is our largest ship, she shares a feeling of intimacy and friendliness with the smaller ships in our fleet. For example, the Schooner Bar, where passengers can be part of the act in the sing-along piano section, or just enjoy cocktails and quiet talk with new friends. Perhaps the most elegant area aboard Sovereign of the Seas is the intimate champagne bar, featuring fine wines, caviar, and cheeses in a charming Art Deco setting. Drinks before dinner is a Royal Caribbean tradition in the Viking Crown, with its panorama of the horizon nearly 20 miles away. These unique lounges are the unparalleled hallmark of every Royal Caribbean ship. On Sovereign of the Seas, the Viking Crown wraps around the funnel stack over 150 feet above the sea. An enchanting place to start or end an evening of fun and entertainment. One of the great pleasures on all Royal Caribbean ships is the enjoyment of fine food. Sovereign of the Seas doubles that pleasure with twin dining rooms, Gigi and Kismet, each seating 650 diners in grouped areas designed to create a sense of small room intimacy. After dinner, or any time the ship's at sea, is a good time to test Lady Luck in Casino Royale, with 11 blackjack tables, a roulette wheel, and 171 slots from a nickel to a dollar. Twin cinemas, each seating 146 passengers in plush comfort, show first-run movies and Royal Caribbean's award-winning behind-the-scenes feature. For an early breakfast, a buffet luncheon, or late afternoon tea and snacks, the 2-deck indoor-outdoor Windjammer Cafe serves 900 inside and along the Victorian Promenade outside. Just aft of the Windjammer, the twin pools are surrounded by enough open deck space to fill 3 football fields or 50 tennis courts. There's always plenty of room to relax, sunbathe, or watch a lovely Caribbean sunset. While the passengers play, skilled officers and crew are carefully monitoring the technological heartbeat of this great ship, both in the control room and on the bridge.
She is fantastic, and not because I am the captain of the ship, but because I'm a sailor. There's no other passenger ship equal to this one at sea. She handles beautifully. The passengers come to me and say how quiet the ship is. You know, what have you done to make the ship so quiet? I mean, they were all expecting a lot more vibration, a lot more noise. And of course, the reason why we have so little noise in the cabins, for instance, is that we have taken special precautions. When we built the ship, the sound insulation between the cabins are to the highest standards of you can build ship cabins today. And due to the design of the ship, these arrangements are mounted on flexible mountings, which stops the vibration being transferred to the hull, and thereby we have such a quiet ship. There's no other passenger ship equal to this one at sea.
Sovereign of the Seas, a singular combination of grace, majesty, and style, and a fitting continuation of the award-winning service and design found on all the ships of Royal Caribbean's fleet.